We have ignition.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're really digging into how you can truly maximize your 8x8 investment solutions built to scale. Our mission here is pretty straightforward. We want to arm you with practical know-how, stuff like staying informed, getting inspired by what others are doing, and maybe even, helping shape the tools you use every day. We've pulled together a bunch of sources for this one, product release highlights, community pages, some really compelling customer stories. So this isn't just about what's new, it's about really understanding how to use your 8x8 platform strategically, get the most out of it. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and staying current, it's absolutely critical these days, isn't it? Especially for admins and businesses. Tech changes so fast, it's easy to feel a bit swamped by all the updates, which kind of begs the question, how do you keep up without feeling overwhelmed? How do you filter it?
That's a great point. And 8x8 actually provides some really good structured ways to stay in the loop. One key thing, and I'd really suggest bookmarking this, is their product release highlights page.
Yeah.
These are basically seasonal summaries. Think spring, summer, fall, winter. Like the summer 2025 highlights we were looking at. They give you a good overview of what's new and, crucially, why it actually matters to you. So, for instance, in this latest summer update, if you're managing an 8x8 contact center, you'll see some pretty significant AI enhancements, like 8x8 Smart Assist. That's their AI conversational intelligence thing.
Right.
And it's not just jargon. It gives CX leaders real-time visibility into, well, basically every customer interaction.
Yeah, imagine seeing trends pop up or specific issues as they happen. You can be proactive, not just reactive.
Exactly. That changes the game, moving from reactive to, well, almost predictive customer service.
It really does. And seeing those broader trends across the customer base, not just one-off calls, that can fundamentally shift your whole CX strategy.
Absolutely. And they're simplifying things too. The updates mention agentless digital payments with 8x8 Secure Pay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now with Apple Pay and Google Pay support. Plus seamless Viber integration for real-time messaging right in the contact center. And tools like Knowledge AI. They're making knowledge-based content more dynamic, more conversational for self-service.
Which is huge. Customers get answers faster, frees up agents. That focus on digital channels and self-service, it's definitely a big trend. Meet customers where they are, right?
Yeah. Then for 8x8 Engage, they've added support for more digital channels, SMS, RCS, that richer messaging format, WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger, all alongside the usual voice and video. Plus, new admin controls for queues and clearer context on incoming calls.
Yeah.
And smarter AI summaries are coming with automatic language detection for better accuracy.
That's handy.
Yeah, and standardized D&D controls for admins, so more consistency there. Oh, and this is interesting for compliance. SMS keyword filtering.
How does that work?
Well, it can automatically stop messages with certain sensitive or, prohibited words before they even go out. Reduces risk significantly.
Okay, that's more than just a feature. That's about operational safety and compliance. Good stuff.
Definitely. And for the tech folks listening, the 8x8 communication APIs have updates too. You can now edit campaigns up to 10 minutes before launch.
Oh, last-minute tweaks.
Exactly. And control message delivery speed, which is great for managing response capacity. Plus, new WhatsApp carousel templates and a new voice reporting API for deeper call insights. Logs, durations, pricing, the works.
Wow, that level of control down to the API really lets organizations tailor things. What's fascinating, though, is how 8x8 offers all these different ways to get information highlights, deep dives, caters to different needs, doesn't it? Which leads to the question, how do you, the listener, best weave reviewing these updates into your regular workflow?
Good question. Because beyond the highlights, 8x8 also has the official release notes and a big help center. That's more for your admins, your implementation teams. Gets into the nitty-gritty UI tweaks, bug fixes, version details. You'll also find good strategic context on their blog posts and articles. They often frame major updates with a theme, like that Overcome Communications Nightmares from last fall. And don't forget, news releases Business Wire, the 8x8 investor site. They announce big platform stuff there. And webinars often follow those releases for a deeper dive.
Right.
Finally, there's the direct route. Email newsletters like In the Loop. That goes straight to admins, covers updates, end-of-life stuff, and you can customize what you get.
It shows they understand different roles need different info levels, from the exec overview down to the tech specs.
Precisely. So a best practice, maybe set up a quick quarterly innovation huddle in your team.
Good idea.
Yeah, just dedicate maybe 30 minutes, look at the highlights, ask, could one or two of these new things help us solve this specific problem or give us an edge? Be proactive, Okay, so that's staying informed. Let's switch gears a bit. Let's talk about learning from your peers, because we all want to know what's actually working for other companies, right?
Oh, absolutely. Customer success stories are incredibly powerful. They give you that real-world proof. They can inspire you to try advanced features you maybe hadn't thought about. And crucially, they help justify decisions with actual ROI data. It's about validating your own investment and seeing what else is possible based on what others have already achieved.
And finding these stories on 8x8's site is pretty easy. They've got the main customer success page. You can often filter there by industry, company size, maybe the specific product you're interested in. The 8x8 blog also features case studies, sometimes shorter wins or behind-the-scenes stuff, webinars and events. Great place for recorded customer interviews, panels.
Direct from the source.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the 8x8 community forums. Lots of peer discussions and real feedback there. We saw some really great examples, like Southampton FC, the football club, using 8x8 for a top-notch fan experience.
Impressive.
Or Trek Bicycles, putting customers first globally. Even the San Diego Zoo, they built what they called a wildly effective communication system with 8x8.
Oh.
And Sweetwater Sound, known for their, quote, fanatical customer experience.
It's fascinating, isn't it? Such different organizations, sports, retail, nonprofits, all using the same platform, but tailoring it to hit very specific business goals. It shows the platform's flexibility. And it's worth mentioning 8x8's recognition as a G2 leader. That's based on real user reviews, which adds a lot of credibility to these success stories. It's not just marketing speak.
Good point. So how can you use these stories? Well, pitching new features internally. A relevant story gives you solid evidence. Thinking about omnichannel. Find a case study with clear ROI numbers that's persuasive. Think of them less as ads, more as like blueprints.
Blueprints for success. I like that.
So that naturally leads us to the next step. We've talked about learning from others, but what about contributing your success? What if you could actually help shape the tools you rely on?
Right. This is where becoming an 8x8 reference customer fits in. It basically means agreeing to share your story, maybe through a case study, a testimonial, perhaps joining a webinar panel, or even just taking a peer-to-peer call to talk about how your company uses 8x8 and the results you're seeing.
And what's in it for you?
Well, the benefits can be pretty significant. Things like getting early access to beta features, maybe seeing roadmap previews before anyone else. You could get recognition on 8x8's website or at events. Plus, networking opportunities with other companies doing innovative things with the platform. It can actually boost your own company's profile as a leader.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But there's an even more direct way to influence things, right? 8x8 Customer Labs. This sounds really interesting.
It does. They describe Customer Labs as this vibrant, thriving beta community. It's basically a group of thought leaders, real users like you, who are actively shaping the future of the tech. It's run by their UX research team. They use what they call a scientific method. So when a study comes up that fits your profile, your expertise, a researcher reaches out and invites you.
An experiment.
Exactly. It could be a quick 30-minute chat, could be a month-long trial of a new feature. Depends on what they're testing.
And are there perks? You mentioned perks.
There are. You can earn badges for your community profile, sometimes gift cards or swag. Even, get this, invitation-only virtual office hours with their chief diagnosticians.
Huh, nice title.
Right. But the main point is the researchers rely on your insights. They want to build and improve tools based on how you actually work. They stress that every idea matters.
That's powerful. Okay, so how do people get involved if they want to be a reference customer?
Best bet is usually to talk to your customer success manager, your CSM. They're the main contact point. There might sometimes be a form on the 8x8 customer reference program page, but the CSM is the direct line.
Got it. And for Customer Labs?
Even simpler. Go to the 8x8 Customer Labs page, hit the big button, they literally say the big red button, and fill out a short survey.
Okay.
Just know that your info is just used for managing the program itself.
Cool. So you get to influence the product roadmap directly.
Exactly. Which leads to a key thought. How can you take your specific day-to-day operational knowledge and use it not just to operate 8x8, but to actually help co-create what it becomes next? Your insights are incredibly valuable to them.
Absolutely. Now, to really maximize that investment, it also helps to understand the full picture of everything 8x8 offers, beyond just the main things you might use daily.
That's right. Seeing the whole suite of services is key for optimizing everything, connecting it to the bigger picture. It's about seeing the whole ecosystem, how different parts can work together to solve maybe bigger challenges, break down those internal silos we all struggle with.
Right. So let's just quickly run through the main offerings. First up, you've got unified communications as a service. That's your cloud voice, video meetings, messaging, the apps for desktop and mobile, all your internal comms in one spot.
The core platform.
Then contact center as a service, agent workspace, supervisor tools, omnichannel routing, queue management, the whole 9 yards for customer interactions. There's also 8x8 Engage that's geared towards boosting that sales productivity, and Voice for Microsoft Teams. Lets you use 8x8's voice capabilities right inside Teams, which is huge for companies heavily invested in the Microsoft ecosystem. Beyond those, there's powerful analytics and insights, call analytics, CC analytics, even speech analytics and quality management. Lots of data to mine there. For customization, developer APIs covering SMS, chat, co-browse, call control, that new Journey API, so you can build integrations. Need help with setup or custom work? They offer professional services, implementation, integration help, training, consulting. And finally, their global reach. Local numbers in over 50 countries, plus they meet major compliance standards.
It's quite a comprehensive suite, isn't it? What's really compelling is how it's designed to connect everything, streamline those customer and employee journeys. It's positioned not just as products, but as a truly unified platform.
Yeah, it definitely aims for that end-to-end solution. If you want to explore any of these further, their resource hub is the place to go. Product overviews, solutions by use case, the developer portal, it's all there. Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive, wow, we covered a lot. How to stay updated, how to learn from success stories, how to even get involved in shaping the future with beta testing and reference programs. Plus, that overview of the full service suite.
Right. And that brings us to maybe a final provocative thought to leave you with. Given how fast communication tech evolves, what often gets missed isn't just what new features pop up, but how combining them strategically. How that synergy can unlock completely new levels of efficiency, maybe even customer experiences you haven't even thought of yet. So the real question for you is, how will you take all this information and turn your 8x8 investment from just a tool you use into a genuine competitive advantage for your business?
That's a great question to ponder. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today. We really hope you'll explore these resources and find ways to truly maximize your 8x8 platform. Until next time, keep diving deep.